Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Another day, another Mirror Dungeon 3 run. And running with this team, we're gonna try some Poise. Using a little bit of a strange Poise team here, that's for sure. But in the kind of way where I'm sure it's fine. We're starting with Nebulizer, Pen, and Nostalgia, pretty standard Poise stuff. And yeah. Here it is. This is the plan. I'm definitely missing a couple notable Poise units, and that's because I wanted to go with the ones that had relatively full rest meters for me. So I figured, I don't need to go like the optimal Poise team, that's the thing. I can just run whatever, and I'm still gonna get plenty of crits, plenty of stuff like that. Several of my choices sure are odd, though.
네, 입감 양호합니다.
Gun, nice. Okay, I guess, So, the pendant can hit 3 people, I think? No, it can hit 4 people, right. Because the pendant will prioritize Poise allies with Gloom, and that's most of us. It's these 4 in particular have Gloom on them. These 2 don't, so it'll target one of these 4 randomly. If we upgrade the pendant a little bit, it targets 2 instead of just 1. That'd be pretty good. That's probably going to be one of the things I go for. We'll see how that goes. Haven't done much, didn't do much grinding of Mirror Dungeon 3 yesterday, so my starlight count is unchanged from yesterday's episode. That's how it goes. I was busy, hanging out with friends, that kind of thing, you know how it is. I did get to see saw the new Ghibli movie, the Boy and the Heron. Pretty good. A very wacky movie, I liked it though. I also, went to like the mall with friends, and one of them just decided to buy like 10 different books, all related to the Limbus Centers, because why not? Pretty silly. He's like starting a collection now. Fair enough. It's funny. It's definitely an idea I've had for a while. I usually read books digitally though, the Kindle, that kind of thing. Nice. Give me the child within a flask. A little bit more resources, that kind of deal. Let's see. So we could look for a little bit of Poise things. I'll re-roll a couple times. Oh, okay, that's fine. I actually forget to check, like, which center I can change the skills. I've, like, gotten to the point where I just never, like, think about changing skills in shops anymore. I'm just, like, my mind is fully set on ego gifts now in Mirror Dungeon 3. As opposed to, previously, like, I would always focus on the actual skills more so than anything else in the shops. That's the main reason I'd go to the shops. With, some good ego gifts being, like, a little bonus on occasion. But not, like, a consistent thing. Now there's just so much possibilities. Too many, in fact. It's amazing, isn't it?
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Nice. Okay, we're gaming. Skyhorn got the tails, so it, didn't kill. If it got the heads, it would have killed, like, significantly there. That's okay, though. That's fine. That's fine. Gun. Nice. Okay. All dead. Okay. On to the boss of the first floor, then. We game. Yes. Just a day away from Mirror Dungeon 3 hard. Exciting stuff. Of course I'll be streaming, Mirror Dungeon 3 hard when it releases tomorrow. 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, whatever that is in your time zone. It's a normal update time. That's when I'm streaming. So feel free to, join in if you want then. Up to you, of course. I know a lot of people would be doing it themselves. I also am aware that, Esku is going to be streaming the Mirror Dungeon when that releases, so I'm sure a lot of people will be busy watching him. Fair enough.
적합한 관리법이었어요. 다행이에요. 그렇게 무르진 않네.
저 부표처럼 흔들리는 놈이 제1 사냥감이겠네요. 가서 끝장내죠.
Okay, struggling a little bit there with Mariachi. Not really a shocker, just go for double dodge. Maybe that'll go well. Is his sanity even high yet? I assume it's not. I assume that's part of his issue. He's not had, like, any chance to clash because he's so slow. Yeah, 20 sanity. He's just rolling tails on his evasions and he's getting hit and dying. Luckily he's a tank, so he's not actually, like, dying, but he really needs a little bit of sanity in order to be able to do much of anything, it seems. Who would have thought? Throwing on, like, not even a good poise Sinclair is, like, the funny thing. Sinclair does have 2 poison and he's about to get his 3rd one. And I've chosen the worst one for this run, because, funny. Rest meter. It's for the rest meter, of course. Because I'm pretty sure my, like, Blade Lineage Sinclair had, like, a single bar in his rest meter or something like that. And that's no good. That's less starlight, and we need all the starlight we can get. That's for sure. Sure, I'll just take Perversion. If there's nothing else good to take, might as well take the Ego Resource one. We don't particularly need it. It would be nice if we got some, like, random, like, Pride Ego gifts, because then we could fuse them into a random Poise Ego gift. What are some random Pride Ego gifts? Oh, I guess there were some options, that's for sure. Maybe I should have taken... I think at some point there was the Wolf plushie this run, right? That's a Pride one, isn't an actual Poise one. That's kind of what we want to focus on if we want to guarantee we get Poise stuff later on. I don't know if it's worth buying Poise things just to fuse them away, though. That's the thing. I was also, like, looking into a little bit, and it seems like there is a consistent way to fuse the Tier 4 Pride Ego gift. Because there is actually, like, I think there's, like, 4 Pride Tier 3 Ego gifts, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, though. I'm getting mixed up. I might be getting it mixed up. I might be thinking of Envy. I don't know. I feel like I was looking into that the other day. There might be, like, an actual, like, way to... Because if you fuse 3 Tier 3s of the same Sin Affinity, you should be guaranteed to get that type's Tier 4, right? Or at least almost certainly, like, going to. I know it's possible for Gloom, I think. There's definitely... I think there's 3 Tier 3s that are Gloom for Ego gifts, but... That creates Artistic... Artistic Sense is actually pretty good, because it's, if you get it upgraded a little bit to 50%, you just do 50% more damage to all abnormalities, which is, like, a really funny effect. It's not one that's sort of syncing too well, but if you're fusing away, like, several Gloom Tier 3 Ego gifts, you're probably not... And you're not... Probably don't care too much about the actual, like, singing Ego gift itself. No, that's a Gloom Ego gift. Doesn't really help us here, that's okay. Fox. That's Sloth, because it's Sun Shower. You got this, Yisong? We'll do a normal fight so that we can head down to the rest stop. Upgrade our current Ego gifts a little bit. Stuff like that. I feel a little out of it today. Don't know why. Just how it is this today. I might sound out of it too, who knows. Oh. Okay, Sinclair did win a clash this time, though. Good job, buddy. Good job, pal. If we can have Ishmael take a little bit of damage, that could be really good. You're weak to the Pierce. Okay, get hit by that. That'll probably stagger you. No, it rolled tails, so it didn't. That's fine. Because we don't have any passive form of healing right now, that's the thing. So if we do get her low HP, she can just stack up stupid amounts of poise with her skill 2. Because her skill 2 gives you her 8 poise count if she's below half HP. Which is just kind of insane. Okay, can't do it this turn because you can't clash this turn. That's okay. Should have gone for the Pride Absolute Resonance so that we could trigger Nebulizer, but oh well, it doesn't matter too much. When we upgrade Nebulizer, it's based on Pride Resonance and Absolute Resonance, so we only need to get 2 Prides in a row. Or not even in a row, just 2 Prides during a turn. Which should be fairly manageable. Nice. There we go. That's a victory. And onto the rest stop we go. Time to upgrade some ego gifts. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Have you always been able to do that? No, right? Have you? I don't know. Is this genuinely a thing I'm just learning about? The fact that you can click on the bar in the bottom here, and it'll just show you your entire center? Okay. I don't know, that might be new. Might be new to this update. It really doesn't matter too much either way, surely. Okay, we're plussing both of these. Yeah, it's worth it. We have a fair bit of cost to spend too, but now Nebulizer gives 5 poise and 5 poise count to all allies, and Pride Resonance gives everyone 3 poise count. Nostalgia, every turn 2 allies with Gloom attack skills gain 4 poise and 3 poise count. Which means like roughly half our team is poise. Maybe I should switch around. Maybe I should switch to like Blade Lineage Sinclair or something. Because I kind of don't like him being one of the people targeted with the pendant, because he's really not benefiting from it too much. Do you want to get hit? Do you want to get beat hurdily? If so, feel free. That should work decently enough. I'd hope. Okay, nice. Lose this clash, of course. Mariachi Sinclair Gaming.
조심하셔야 해요. 정신이나 몸이 다친 동물들은.
Okay, let's see. You got 1 just enrichment. That's decent. We could try shooting you. Oh. Oh, you're just gonna... Okay. So you're hitting Ishmael. There's nothing we can do, but I mean, she'll take a lot of damage. That's good, at least. You can at least win with Panada Party. We'll hit you with the Forgotten Conclusion. Do a little bit of damage. Do a little bit of clashing in the meantime with everyone else. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, you get thwacked. Luckily, you rolled heads, so it only did a little bit of damage. It was very rude of him, you know, roll a 6 for speed and then proceed to attack, you know, the staggered person when we had no way to deal with it. Them's the breaks, though. Nice. No crit, so no funny bleed count there. Sad. Okay. Just you left. Okay. What's the exact trigger for the event in this fight? What? Okay. It's not... There we go. I was spamming click there and nothing was happening. No clue what was going on. I think that's happened before sometimes. It just happens sometimes in Focus encounters. The kind of thing that's not worth worrying about, probably. We're saying, yeah, what? I don't even know, what's the exact trigger for the event in, that fight? Because sometimes you get it, like, turn 2, sometimes you get it, like, turn 3. Like, that time it would have been, like, a turn 4 one, I think, technically. Which is weird. I mean, probably just take Elderflies here, because I don't want any healing if I want to get Ishmael gaming going. Healing is really good, but I'd rather, you know, the funny from the She stuff. Okay, this pathway looks pretty good. If we can get something good to, like, actually upgrade there at that shop, or at the rest stop, that could be good. And if there's nothing good to upgrade, I mean, really, the only thing we're really looking for is, like, what? Endorphin kit, probably? And there's a couple things that would be good for us to get for, you know, the sake of upgrading them, but Endorphin kit's pretty notable, and that is a tier 3, though, so our chances of getting that aren't exactly the highest.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Okay, get the crit here. Might have gotten the crit there. He did get the crit. Bunch of bleed count. Not that it makes that big of a difference, but it's, you know, good to see it trigger, because it's funny. You're bleeding, and then, you know, we could theoretically get a good relentless stabbing going here.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Gun. So it's just always so awesome just shooting people with the gun. I wonder if I could get a bunch of random EO gifts in the shop if I like really wanted to, and see if I could fuse like a tier 4 with them. I don't have any tier 3s though, I don't think. So I'm kind of in a bad spot for trying something like that, because you need 3 tier 3s to fuse a tier 4. No, there's no other combinations that work for tier 4s. Needs to be specifically 3 tier 3s, so not the easiest to get in most runs. Sometimes you can get insanely lucky. Like, I think I had a run where I started with 2 tier 3s because I chose like the random ego gifts option at the start. Yeah, that was certainly something. I think I proceeded to fuse like artistic sense or something that didn't help too much. But I mean, it was damage. That's the important thing. Okay, Panada party this guy. Lust is probably one of the better resistance things we could have gotten, because we do have a decent chunk of good Lust attacks on this team. Not like the most, but like a fair bit of it. So, you know, the fact they've got Affinity Res Boost except Lust, it works. I wonder what that's gonna look like on in Mirror Dungeon 3 Hard, because we know what Floor 1 looks like, because there was, you know, some defense power-ups, some, you know, reducing damage taken, stuff like that. That was assumably the Floor 1 stuff. Maybe that was, like, the Floor 2 debuffs, though. Who knows? I guess Floor 3, technically. You know what I mean, though. They're gonna look different, they're gonna look funnier. Who knows, maybe there's gonna be an enemy... Maybe there's gonna be a mounting trial that gives the enemies perfect odds on, like, every third turn. Would be really funny if they just got the buffs that we would have been getting. Okay, that's fine enough. We can take a little bit of healing on Ishmael. This is really good for us. This is Poise. I think we can upgrade this one, right? I'm fairly certain we can. Love to see. Okay, Gregor skill? That's tempting. Taking like another foregone conclusion. I should have taken another skill too, though, because then we'd have more pride and be able to trigger the nebulizer a little easier. Okay, we're gonna sell some stuff here. I'd like to have a fair bit of cost, just kind of prepared, so that I can upgrade everything I want in the shop. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna sell a lot here. I'm gonna do a lot of strange management type things, I think, this run. I don't need all these boring ego gifts. What I do need... I think I turned this down already. Okay, yeah, we'll take this. 361 left? Not a lot. Sunshower's a tier 3, that's nice to have. We could fuse these two together, something like that, if we wanted to. Not great. Okay. We'll try that. I'm curious. If that seems strange to you, the explanation will be included in the rest of. But we have 2 Pride EO gifts now, so we can fuse them. We'll get something random Poise related. Could be good. We'll have to see. There's only one way to find out, and that's to see how it goes. And if nothing else, we'll be able to have enough cost, hopefully, to upgrade the Clover. I think 360 should be enough to get it to tier 3. You can upgrade the Clover, right? I actually don't know if you can. I guess we'll see. That's one of the ones I can't particularly remember upgrading. Like, it makes sense. Okay, the Pride Resonance. We got the Pride Absolute Resonance there, even though it doesn't matter because we've got it at ++ for Nebulizer. You know, it's still funny to trigger. So we got double unilateral business. Does a little bit of damage. Especially enemies like this that are weak to the Pierce. And it builds up a lot of poise in the process. Darn, the music stopped. It goes so hard.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이
Hydration.
약점이었겠죠? 역시
And there we go. That's a victory. Time for the management to come into fruition. So fuse gifts, we're going to fuse these two together. You can see it's a guaranteed tier 2 poise. What's a tier 2 poise we don't have? I think it'll be Stone Tomb, right? I think that might be like the... It'll either be Stone Tomb or I think there's something else I'm probably forgetting about here. Okay. There we go. So there's a chance of failure, it seems like. Because that, all logic and purposes, that should have given a tier 2 poise, but there's like a percentage chance of failure there. That's good to know. I have heard about that. And there's definitely tier 2 poise gifts I could have gotten. I only have one of them, that being Nebulizer. It's good to know. Okay, you can't upgrade the Clover. That makes enough sense. That's fine. We could fuse some stuff together if we felt like gambling a little bit. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad, all things considered, to have this one. It is a Pride one, so if we had another Pride, we could, you know, fuse it. Get a little bit more benefit from it. But we also do, like, a little bit of bleed with our team. We've got some bleed-type stuff. There's a lot of synergy between bleed and poise so far in Limbus, but... it means we'll just do a little more damage, take a little less damage, stuff like that. It's nice. Unfortunately, I couldn't have a master plan or something. It would have been really nice to get Stone Tomb there.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Because then we could have just made it so we gained, like, just more... we could have spent a bunch of cost, upgraded to ++, and made it so that every single poise gain that we get is doubled from our skills. Which, you know, is definitely a little bit of a cool effect. Also, I should probably try letting Ishmael take some damage here. It'd be a little dangerous to do it, you know, like something like next floor, probably. I want her to get staggered. We no longer get the healing from, you know, being staggered. We got rid of that thing. So you can take that hit. You might dodge it. That's the wrong person. Whoops. For some reason, I was not interpreting the situation at hand correctly at all. You're going to counter that. You'll potentially take some damage, unless you just stagger this guy. Probably not. Neutral Pierce. No, it's a skill 1. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Yusong lost his class, so he's going to take some damage. He resisted, though, because, you know, Pierce. It's kind of the Pequod crew's specialty, so it'd be a little strange if they were weak to it.
지금은 기세를 다시 잡았군요.
And you're the slowest person on the entire team because you got bound by that attack, so Ishmael's not taking more damage this fight, it seems. Got enough poise that we triggered Nebulizer, and again, though, 44 poise potency on Gregor. They really should make it so stacking poise above 20 does something. I think that would be funny. Like, maybe make it increase crit damage to some degree. Even if it's only, like, a small amount, like, that would be funny, right? Because you reach 20 poise potency, and it does nothing for you anymore. There's not really any way to lose poise potency either. Like, you know, there's no... I don't think anyone spends poise potency on self. The new Cinq Sinclair is going to, you know, spend poise count on self to gain potency. That's, like, different, though. Anyways, fish time. Fish is weak to Pierce. We will shoot it. And it may be resistant to Gloom. Maybe not in a certain part. Let's see. Yeah, the body is incredibly good for foregone conclusion if we can stack it up a little bit. Okay, you can have, like, a little bit of bleed. You're not being targeted at all, so you can't actually... I would have loved for you to get beaten to death. That's unfortunate. Okay, you're not doing anything here. You just dodge with the, you know, the best of your powers. You deal with the tail. You're actually being gone for a little bit here. Maybe you need to do some dodging. See if you can dodge all that, maybe. And we'll need to redirect that with someone. Yeah. It's fine. So if we do a little bit of this, we inflict some bleed, unilateral business triggers, we should be able to get a little bit of your funny doubloons there, I'd assume. We let something like this happen. Okay, dodged. Dodged. Okay, you get hit, that's fine. That was expected, though. Because now we inflict some bleed on you with this one. So now your body's bleeding a little bit, and the body doesn't have any more attacks going, I don't think. I think the body went for both of its attacks. We're just dodging you. There's nothing you can do with it. Okay, so you gain 2 unjust enrichment there. So we just do something similar this turn. We gain 2 more doubloons. You have awful speed this turn because you got thwacked by him. You got bound. That's okay. We'll just have to have... You can set up the bleed. You could set up bleed on, like, a part. Not the body. Probably, like, a... Maybe the body, actually. Because if we do something like this and we just redirect the attacks going for the body. Make sure they go first-ish. Okay, you're taking a fair bit of damage. Okay. This is not a very good turn. I will say that right away because our speed values are kind of atrocious. I am going to Crow's Eye View just because I do not like how these turns have been going as far as speed goes. You might get staggered here. There's a very decent chance you get staggered here. Them's the brakes. Okay. Let's see. So you want to hit the part that's going to have bleed, right? So what if you clashed... Something like this, something like this, something like that. You're going to take this hit, nothing we can do about that. You can at least redirect the one going for you, and then you can just hit this part as well, I guess. Sure. Sure, okay. This'll work, probably. 3 haste next turn, so we're actually going to be able to outspeed this guy. You get hit? Yeah, you get staggered. Unfortunate. So we actually don't get to do funny Gregor stuff. Because that was on unsavable clash. I mean, maybe we, sun showered? That's unfortunate. He's inflicting a bunch of bind to us, but we don't care. We're killing you. Okay, this is a blood cannon turn. We're going to stagger the body, though. That is a very crucial thing that we are going to do. Because, otherwise... Well... Yeah, okay. Deep cuts, you're weak to it, the body gets staggered. No blood cannon for you. No blood explosion spell. Okay, the crits here. Crit, 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 crit. Nice. We got the stagger plus off on the body thanks to that. So we'll probably just go for the funny Gregor skill 3 here. Even though he only has 2 doubloons, but it's stagger plus. It's probably the best time for it. I'm fine if it's not, the optimal funny moment. Do wish it was, optimal, but sometimes you get staggered and you gotta live with it. I mean, you could still... Yeah, the body's got a bunch of bleed anyways. You will gain 1 more doubloon here. And potentially 2. I still don't know for sure if it counts, if it gives you the doubloon before it spends it. But it might. You might gain the 4th doubloon here, assuming you get double heads. I shouldn't have said that because I just jinxed it, but you know how it is. You take that hit. You guys just go for like the right leg or something. Gregor's got this. Let's see if this does... Okay, you got the tails there. I really did jinx it. That is a little unfortunate. Your chances are null. Okay, yeah, take the hit, Yisung. Oh yeah, you get your weak resist damage boost now. Riveting stuff. Okay, you get staggered. That's fine. That's what we wanted.
조심하셔야 해요. 정신이나 몸이 다친 동료들이
Now this thing's belly seems to have stretched to its limit. Cool. Coolio. You can't redirect anything. Also pretty coolio. Please get a tails. There we go. I believed in Faust. Left leg gets staggered thanks to that. Nice. Don't have to worry about that this turn. Sharp Edge just barely winning these clashes. And you get hit. That's okay. Your 20% additional damage, think is your ego passive. Riveting stuff. You get staggered. That's something. Does Mariachi Sinclair do enough? He does do enough to break the body. Okay, that's at least something. Let's see. Assuming we can redirect everything here, which, you know, maybe we can. Kind of. You're gonna need to ego, though, for, you know, any chance of success. And then just keep on tagging left leg. Alright. You have 66 poise potency. You've got a decent chance of getting a crit here. Just a small little chance. And that inflicts a bunch of paralysis so that we'll actually be able to win these clashes consistently. Like your domain's goated for that. Ignoring, you know, all the other reasons that like your domain is goated. Okay, we're on conclusion time. Fortunately, your body's the only part that was actually particularly weak to this. That's okay. We can clash. You're not being targeted at all? Cool. You are. You can dodge that then. Scattering slash. Scattering clash. And then, one of these. Okay. That looks good. No one should die here. Horrible death, I'd presume. Okay, that's some damage. Relentless stabbing. I mean, we're guaranteed to get all 5 coins here because we've got over 20 poise potency. So, you know, good damage on the tail. And you should die next turn, I presume. Dodged. Even the tails dodges this guy. What a loser, am I right? Okay, and then we're just gonna one-sided the tail. No, not the tail. Probably a part that's actually guaranteed to die here for safety. Do not want to throw right now. I'm probably gonna throw right now, aren't I? Because I said I don't want to throw right now. The game's gonna be like, oh, you're throwing. Oh, I might be throwing, actually. Yeah. We're fine. Right? Yeah, okay, bleed. We would have been fine without it, but, you know, there we go. A little bit of an unfortunate fight. That second turn was kind of awful. Is how it is. I mean, Grand Welcome's the most notable one here. We can, like, sell that or something, and it's got the least of a threatening of a debuff. Don't like this floor too much. Don't like it. The layout of it, I should specify. It's not exactly looking how I'd, prefer it to look. Okay. Middle guys. You're weak to blunt. Let's just pop one of these. For safety. We kind of benefit from a little bit of healing right now.
이 전투는 승리할 거야. 공격 능력
Okay,
평가?
that's good.
양호.
Panada Party, the good damage. Sinclair Gaming.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하자.
Okay, Pirate Gurger's taking a little bit of damage there, that's fine. You can get the Pride Resonance going, that's good. At least.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Give us a bunch more poise on everyone.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이
지금은
We don't have...
다시 잡아.
I mean, Mariachi Sinclair is the blunt guy on our team. I think he's the only person with blunt attacks on the entire team, and he's got only them.
지금은
You know, he's kind of got to be the GOAT for that reason alone. This guy is 13 HP. He's not getting shot.
별것도 아니네.
That's good at least. Save it for this guy.
별것도 아니네.
칼날이
Nice,
지금
okay.
아마 그 공격이
Good gunshot.
놈이구려. 너무 쉽잖아.
Victory. Delectable. Take the brass ring. Benefits people with lust. We've got a couple people with lust on our team, so that's good.
이 정도 일은 우습소. 3등
Okay, so top path or bottom path? Bottom path is better. It's more fights, but it's 2 risky encounters and 2 normal fights. Probably better than 2 normal fights and a focus encounter and an event. Okay, you guys, no.
듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
That's fine-ish, I guess. You can dodge there. I feel like you kind of want to dodge there. You can take the head damage. Yeah, Yisung loses it. It's fine. I just wanted Nebulizer to trigger, so I had him use the skill 1.
방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
Okay. You guys are on evasion / get hit duty. For in conclusion, the one that resists pierce. You're doing your best. Actually, honestly, not bad damage, that's for sure. For in conclusion is kind of goated though, so you know, no shockers there. Double skill 1. It's risky. You know, but that's where the fun comes from. Like, look at him hitting his skill 1s. He's, you know, managing the risk successfully, and, you know, he's gaining a bunch of doubloons for it that he can spend at the nearest convenience store for goods and services, such as more damage, more damage, more damage, more damage, and more damage. Satisfactory. Okay. Yeah, there's a turn where we kill him.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Like that. Opportunistic slash. I think you're one of the ones who's neutral to slash, right? No, you're one of the ones that resist slash, of course. That's true. Why wouldn't it be? No trespassing stands no chance against a foregone conclusion like this. And we have 4 doubloons, so you die horribly. Yeah, 108 damage on one of these guys that resists it. Pretty good. And we don't have doubloons for you, but we still kill. And because we had 2 kills, we have 2 plus coin boosts next turn because we killed twice with the gunshot in a single turn. Of course, that's just like that's effectively just a +4 power to each of his skills next turn, which is pretty good. That's for sure. Not something to scoff at. If you had, you know, some attacks that, you know, weren't 2 coin skills, like maybe, you know, a couple more, then it would be a little bit better, but that's fine. Yeah, let Ishmael take some damage. Stagger the guy in the process. I'm sure someone else is gonna, like, finish him off, though. Ishmael is almost below half HP, which means she's almost at the point of getting the funny skill 2, the 4 coin skill 2 that gives 8 poise count in total. Would be really good if we had, you know, Nebulizer or something, or not Nebulizer, if we had, Endorphin Kit or something like that.
잘 되었으면
Oh well.
좋겠네요.
Would be really good if, you know, we didn't get the What did we even fuse? We fused some random garbage when we didn't want to. I forget what it was because I immediately fused it away again, right?
양호합니다.
So you can get hit there. Oh no, wait, you're under half. There was no need. Whoops. It happens.
그렇게 무르진 않네.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
적중에 정신 못 차리는 녀석이 있네.
처리해 볼까요? 인도적인 조치는 필요 없을 거예요.
Okay. Went for the pride skill so we get, Nebulizer to trigger once again. Always the play here. If we got the other Sinclair, we'd have an even easier time with Nebulizer triggering because we'd have his skill 3 as an option, but I brought Mariachi Sinclair instead, so that's how it goes.
지금은 기세를 다시
And you are the only one who isn't staggered right now. How do you feel being, the only one of your people to not be doomed immediately, but still be fairly doomed because you're like 20 HP still?
역시
All these guys are very low HP values, so this is a 5 enemies dying kind of turn.
별것도 아니네.
There we go, victory. Another normal fight. This one's Pierce Week, which means it's probably gonna be like Peckwad villagers or something. Solidified people. That works too. The Peckwad villagers might only be risky encounters. I still am not fully certain of, the difference between normal encounters and risky encounters yet. I haven't had time to, fully, engrave that knowledge within me. Perfectly normal way of saying things. I need to use another pride skill so we gain a little bit more poise from Nebulizer, because we gotta use 2, so, might as well go for a little bit of a blind obsession. Why shouldn't I? Crit, nice.
공격 능력 평가? 양호.
We're instantly, the thing is, turn 1, half of our team has, a 50% crit chance already thanks to the combination of Nebulizer and the, and the locket, the pendant. But Dreamfang Silt Current just gives poise to allies randomly on hit or something, right?
효과적이네요.
Something like that. I don't remember the specifics. If that one's got poise, Blind Obsession does.
이런 상황인데
You know what? We can get another Pride Resonance going, so we gain even more poise on everyone. Because we've got the Clover, turn 2 we gain even more poise because almost everyone got a crit first turn because of the 50% crit chance turn 1. And just kind of stacks out of control. Imagine if we had Clear Mirror Calm Water for a run like this. Which is the stupidest EO gift in the game right now because it can increase poise damage to 2.5 times.
해보죠.
And also makes it so if upon getting a crit next turn you effectively get +5 clash power. Now keep in mind it is bugged right now so that it actually doesn't do that. Yeah. Currently if you upgrade Clear Mirror Calm Water at all it does nothing. Literally, UGIF doesn't seem to do anything at all. So don't upgrade it for now. Hopefully that gets fixed in the patches. I don't think it was mentioned in the patch notes, though, so we'll see.
이만하면 순항이죠. 바람도 딱 좋네.
Okay, more of you. Fine by me. We can win some clashes. We can get some tails on opportunistic slash for some reason. A little odd. We get 4 coins on flashing strike, though. Oh no, we don't. We healed too much. What even healed you?
네, 입감 양호합니다.
I have no idea what could have healed you. Do we have a random healing passive triggering or something? Yeah, we've got Chef Ryoshu. Okay, that's what keeps on healing up Ishmael. I don't think about the support passives too much so far, because I've always been running the team that just benefits the most from the rest meter so far, so I haven't been considering support passives too much so far. Maybe I should change that, though. Maybe I should change my ways.
공격 능력 평가. 환불.
It's funny that we got the same risky encounter twice on this floor. Oh well. The Nada Party doing great work. Love to see it.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Ooh. Pride Resonance also does great work.
인내적인
Go for some bad clashes on Sinclair, because, like, what's he gonna do? Die? Sure hope he does.
칼날이 잘 드네요.
We love Mariachi Sinclair.
그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
He almost won that clash, actually. He doomed himself, but, you know, he actually only took damage from a single coin. This one he doesn't win, though, unless this guy gets a random tails, which, of course, he does at the perfect time for, you know, Sinclair to still lose the clash, because, that's Sinclair for you. That's Sinclair for you. You don't have any product skills. Okay, we don't need Nebulizer at this point, though. Everyone's got above 20 poise. Everyone's got, like, the lowest person is 14 poise count on Rodion. And everyone got guaranteed crits. So, as long as we just Nebulizer the first 2 turns or something, we're pretty much set. We do not need to worry about getting the Absolute Resonance off at all beyond that point. Okay. 22 HP on you.
이런 상황인데도 어떻게 끝이 보이네요. 조금만 더 해보죠.
We're still doing very good. If I was being smart, I probably should have made sure Ishmael took a little bit more damage to get her below half HP before this fight ended, so that we'd be ready for the final boss with, you know, low HP. But that's okay, I'm sure she can take some damage in the end. Or maybe she's honestly fine even if she's above half HP, that's just how her poise gets even stupider. Okay, shop time. Oh, there's Endorphin Kit. Nice. Thank you. Very silly. We don't need Ishmael's skill change too much. Definitely not Otis. Gregor, you want to get another gunshot? No, get another skill too. That'll work. And we'll keep on... Let's just buy this stuff. I was gonna be like, we should, you know, roll until we get something good. But no, I'd like a couple EO gifts, because that determines how much Starlight you gain in the end, is based on partially how many EO gifts you have, just the numerical amount. So just kind of stockpiling them near the end is a good idea. Oh, okay, QE. I have, in fact, I did hear about the fact that you can show up on the 4th floor of this dungeon, but this is the first time I actually saw it. Good to see you, buddy. We're killing you. So let's see, if I look up Blind Obsession, it's like nothing for us, because, yeah, it's on hit, so it'll give 2 poise count to 1 random ally, and that's it, because it only hit once. You could take some damage, that would be beneficial. Something like that. Yeah, okay. That'll work for me. We're making sure we got the Pride Resonance going, so the Nebulizer triggers. We're getting a lot of crits so that we keep on triggering the
당장의 납득이
Clover.
가지 않네요.
Not that it matters too much, because who's got the highest HP?
전술의 승리네요.
It's based on current, not max, right?
대단한 지휘인데
I assume as much.
관리자가 아니라 지휘관이었던
Okay, you're below half now, that's good. No, I'm saying that because he's going to target the person with the highest current HP, right? Okay, it is still Sinclair. Okay, Sinclair can dodge then. I believe in him. And then we're just not going to have to worry about your mechanic pretty much at all. Which is pretty nice. I'll do this, though, because I'd like to get representation emitters going again. Did we do this yet? No. You're fine taking a little more damage, just to make sure you're solidly below that point. Okay, Nebulizer triggers once again, just to make sure that you're guaranteed crits here for the stabbing. That 5th coin was not centered correctly, awesome. Yeah, this game isn't built for relentless stabbing. The 5 coin, you know, the reusable 5 coin skill. You're also taking a fair bit of bleed here, which is pretty nice too. We also have staggered the body already. Cool. Sure thing. If you insist. Okay, this triggers, gets some sanity back on the people that need it, aka just Faust and Rodion. Everyone else should still be at max. Okay, this turn you would have grabbed Sinclair if, you know, you had the ability to, but you do not. You are weak. Your brain is run by goblins. And yeah, look at how our Poise is looking across the board. We're set. Don't need to worry about Nebulizer anymore. We get this off. 337 damage, foregone conclusion. We've broken the body. So it's a little bit of damage, just a little bit. And our other attacks go through. This guy's not standing much of a chance. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of bleed going this turn. I guess we'll get some bleed from Rodion, but I think it's just pure potency, right? Yeah, 4 potency in total. And because we broke the body, you're staggered again this turn, I think. Assumably. This guy just seems to have no idea what to do. You could not have foreseen being staggered like this. Community and Remiss could never have foreseen being staggered such as this. Yeah. The 4-coin flashing strike to bring you close to death, and then Mariachi Sinclair finishes the job. The GOAT. Oh, actually doesn't because of their envy resistance. Huh. I'm doing this for convenience's sake. You fool. You tried grabbing Ishmael, you kill yourself in the process. The fault lies with you, KQE. Yeah. We don't have blood in our fingertips this way. He killed himself in the end. Okay, yeah, Gregor did a little bit of damage here. I mean, we were running, like, Pendant Nebulizer. It's kind of stuff built around Pirate Gregor. The best Poise unit in the game. He's the GOAT for a reason, and it's because he's the greatest of all time, because that's what GOAT stands for. Pretty good stuff. Oh. It happens. Give me my 12 boxes this time, because I forgot about that beforehand. Give me my module. And yeah. That will be all for this time. Poise is so funny now, and we're just getting more and more Poise. That's the thing. Truly incredible. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!